All right, welcome back to Chat Room. Michael here with my co-host John, as
What up?
always. And today we're talking about how I use my personal channel and specifically the new Shorts feature to gain at least 250 new subscribers in just a really short time period. Honestly, most of that was over the last month, which is crazy. But I've been experimenting with Shorts for about 6 months now. Somewhat to John's chagrin, as he'll see my personal channel just skyrocket, and then we're slow and steady.
Yeah.
We can do it though. This is a good
Mhm.
time to subscribe if you haven't already. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna talk a little about kind of the Shorts feature just broadly at first. If you don't know, it's very much YouTube's answer to TikTok. It's short videos. TikToks now can go longer, but YouTube shorts are short. They're 60 seconds in length, and if you accidentally get over that, it will show as a regular video. There's what's called the short shelf. At least that's what I hear a lot of YouTubers refer to it. And that's kind of what you want to get on because that's basically YouTube's algorithm to really share a short. And I'm going to highlight one in particular that clearly got on the short shelf because without it, yeah, I would have never found the success. And I can even show you the data, which is crazy. But going back, kind of the reason I wanted to experiment it with it is twofold. So John and I watch a lot of YouTubers to get ideas for this channel. And of course, it was shorts, shorts, shorts. And it was kind of going both ways. Peter McKinnon had a good video kind of interviewing people about shorts and what they thought, love it, hate it. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of it is when they create a new space, like Reels or, on Instagram or like Shorts, you pretty much have to be there because that is where a algorithm is being prioritized. That is where content is being featured. So you need to be in that space. So that was one. But two, I had the odd experience of a 12-year-old video of mine going semi-viral. And from that, I already got like 100 something subscribers over a time period. I got like 60,000 views. Frankly, way more than I think it deserves. But, I was just like, why? Which, does show that, your old content can still find life. So there's hope there. But I really wanted to take advantage of it because even I think we'd been talking about this channel, but I hadn't really like fully agreed to John to really launch this. But I was definitely wanted to kind of experiment on my own and see if I could meet the thresholds for monetization. That's kind of what we all want, a side hustle there. And I love creating, but I'm just not really shooting a lot of video myself. So this whole thing is something you can do and find success with. And that is basically taking kind of the copyright free media that just exists out there. There's a surprising amount of it. And you can use it to, grow your following with shorts. And I'll start with some of the resources. So I use Canva a lot. Canva is just really great. It's kind of like every graphic design program / video program for dummies or just those of us who are busy. So, I mean, like the logo stuff we have, the intro video that I used to play more in front of our videos, go to that. That was all, I may have tweaked stuff elsewhere, but a lot of it was just done in Canva. It's really easy. And Canva, if you pay for the Pro Edition, you have even more features. But even with the free one, there's a lot of free photos, video, and music. So that's kind of one main source. And then I also use a website called Pixabay, which is another source for a lot of copyright-free material. Some of it's Creative Commons, which is kind of like if you're familiar with Wikipedia, a lot of it kind of comes from there. And I especially love finding a lot of sound clips, a lot of very odd sound clips. So for the most successful one, it's another ridiculous video. It doesn't deserve to be as popular as I just found a video on Canva of a kid bouncing on pogo sticks. on the it's the Salt Lake, or it's the flats. I forgot what the term is. It looks really cool. I've seen like photos of it. It looks really beautiful. And so, yeah, already whoever got the original idea, because, you know, credit to the people that created the video, I'm just mashing it up. But, you know, whoever had the original idea to put a pogo stick kid in that environment, you know, that's a real VIP. Uh, but yeah, I mean, that alone, I was like, okay, this is odd. And I forgot if it was even like 10 seconds, but like I turned it to like 6 seconds. And a lot of what I do is I'll take like funny noises again. So I just took like really cartoonish sounding like bounces and I just matched it to that and put it out there. And that was it. It's just like the visuals from Canva and the sound from Pixabay, mashed it together and just kind of, I usually do shorts like in the afternoon, put it out there. A lot of times I know if the shorts are very successful right off. This one, though, was kind of very different. And I guess, you know, I have no explanation for why this one caused so much success. But I've got the stats, and in the first 9 hours, in fact, actually, yeah, I can go to the first 12 hours, it got 23 views. So I posted it at, let me see. I posted it at 6, got like 1 view, and got, yeah, only 23. Typical of my channel, I believe is what the analytics are saying, is normally 50 to 720. So this didn't originally seem like it was that successful. But for whatever reason, between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., at 6 a.m., it got 29,263 views. And it never slowed down. Like, it just, like, was crazy. And it finally peaked. Actually, I guess, like, it's still growing a bit, but it's much slower. You know, like maybe one a week now. But as of today, 30,439. Now, shorts, this is 6 seconds. The watch time it has had, 72.6 hours. Hours. That's crazy. And watch time means everything. Now, for monetization for our channel, shorts are really kind of excluded, but that's crazy. And I got 42 subscribers like near immediately once that video took off, which that's what John and I, yeah, so crazy.
42
well, that's what
people.
yeah. Well, and like I've talked with friends about this too, because I'm like, this shouldn't be working as well as it should.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, maybe this is even something I should be asking you, because you're kind of more a TikTok fan and all that. Is it typical for you if you watch just one quirky video? Do you subscribe that quickly? Because, you know, we try to put thought into these long videos like this one. This one's not going to get nearly as many as the bouncy guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love it to, but
I think it's assumption, you know, like you said 60,000 people watch this one, right? Or how many people?
It
This
was
particular one?
it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was 30,000 views, so I don't have like specific number of people because some people did watch it multiple times. But
Right.
yeah,
Right. But I mean, if you take that number and 30,000 people, if they obviously liked it, and YouTube obviously thinks that it's good for those other people that are spending watch time with it, I feel like that's how it kind of gets in the little funnel. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I think, you know, some people, they just automatically, you know, follow you because they're like, oh, this is good content. Next, you know what I mean? So like they
yeah,
don't, a lot of times, like I'll follow people like on TikTok if I think something's funny, because I'm not going to watch TikTok anymore. So I follow them. I'm like, I'll check their crap out later, and I might unfollow them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, so like,
And,
I mean, I think it's a number of those types of things. You know what I mean? Unless they really do
yeah,
like your content, but I feel like that particular piece of content wasn't like 100% what your channel's about.
yeah. Well,
So
I mean, yeah, these days I have no idea what my channel is about. If you go even just a year ago, the videos are so different. And I
Yeah.
have to give props to my friend Bobby because so it was like a prank style video that took off at first that was viral, the long form 12 years ago one. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe I need to do more prank videos. And he's like, no, I think it just needs to be funny. I think it's that they're laughing, because I mean, it's kind of a funny video if you watch it.
Yeah.
And that is what gave me the idea of this. So you're right. And again, I'm not on TikTok enough to fully have this yet. I mean, I guess I've subscribed to some people pretty quickly, but I never think about it that way. But yeah, there's like that trust, like, well, this video is funny, and maybe the next will be. And
Yeah.
that is why I've tried to strategize. I mean, some of them are just really, really out there. I've
Yeah.
even dabbled in random ASMR videos, which I still try to do funnier ones for that. It's not,
Yeah.
like kind of the sexy or whatever ASMR people are doing. I'm still trying to make it just like really off the wall. So yeah, I guess that's what it is for that video. And I mean, the crazy thing is looking at my channel, pretty much, I would say with shorts alone, it has grown 250.
Yeah.
And again, I only started experimenting with shorts, um, man, maybe August. And we are recording this in November. So
Yeah.
just 3 or 4 months. And to grow like 200, 250 subscribers, that's pretty awesome. If
Yeah.
I can just do that 3 more times, and I feel like I don't have the secret, but if I'm able to do this and replicate it like quickly,
Yeah.
then theoretically I could get to 1,000, at least for sure by summer, hopefully by spring.
And when we started this channel, you had like, I think like 235 or something like that
Yeah, yeah,
or something. So now you're at like 450 or whatever.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Well, and I would have just had 100 if again the prank video didn't take off. But
right.
yeah, it's just been taking advantage of the momentum, even though it's slowed down. Now, I mentioned monetization, and the one reason I've not wanted to do this with our chat room channel, other than I feel like we have a brand, we kind of have a look, we'll cover everything, but like what I'm doing is just really off the wall short videos,
Yeah.
uh, put out there, is because it's this not going to get us monetized. It'll get the subscribers, but it's not going to get the watch time because the watch time doesn't count.
Right.
And people aren't necessarily going to go back and look at my other videos. I don't have an idea presently, at least for long form videos for my channel, that I think will take off.
Right. Yeah.
So it's more like I am hoping to build the subscriber base, at least on my channel, so that one day I can have better ideas and more original content to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, it's still shorts. I'm now a fan. I can't even say I watched that many other shorts. But yeah, if you're a content creator on this channel on YouTube, just you got to do it.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, very cool. Well, unless you had anything more on that, John, I
No.
just yeah, and I definitely don't need an excuse to plug my channel anymore. So instead, be sure to subscribe to Chat Room, where
Do
we
it.
will talk about how to get successful on YouTube, along with a host of other topics. We've gotten into reaction videos lately, all kinds of exciting things. Like, subscribe, comment, and look forward to the next video.
Peace out.